What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're actually be checking out a hotel that we have checked out in the past. They kind of delivered a bad experience on the first go around, so we came back to check it out to give them a second chance. So we were at the Doubletree right here by SeaWorld. It's actually a SeaWorld partner hotel. You could easily walk to the park from here. We have done a review on this hotel before. If you guys remember, we stayed right back here in one of these villas. Now, we had a bad experience, and I will leave a link to that video somewhere like up here in the description. Because of all of you guys, I was told that the tower is much nicer, so today we're gonna be checking out the tower. Yeah, that big thing. So we're gonna see if the tower is a definite better experience than the villas were. We're gonna check out the pools. We're gonna see if they fixed some of the issues that we saw last time. We're gonna go over anything that I saw that I personally didn't like or personally thought was askew or awry, show you guys breakfast, show you guys all the amenities. I'm gonna go over some stuff that is back that was previously gone because of COVID. So let's go check it out. So right behind me is Laguna, and it's actually their restaurant here. It's where you're gonna find breakfast. It's also where you can have lunch and dinner. I'm gonna show you guys a menu for that. The food was actually really good, honestly. Breakfast buffet was around $12.95, which is not horrible kind of in today's market. So
yeah, they had a good variety too. So there was like a solid variety for everybody. Plenty of things that the little ones might like too. They had pastries, all that stuff. So
yeah, so we were pretty impressed with the buffet, and like I said, they have other stuff besides buffets. They also have a bunch of specialty drinks that you guys may want to check out. All right, so this is actually the room of the Doubletree. We are staying in the tower. Last time, as you guys probably know, we stayed in the villas. We got a lot of comments telling us that we should check out the tower, and here we are for you guys. I actually love this desk because you can set like your keys, your wallet, all your stuff that you would normally forget somewhere. I really like that. Right around the corner, pretty good sized closet. So they have shelving up top, you can hang all your stuff here. They also have a safe. Obviously we've thrown some of our stuff in there already, so pretty good sized closet. I'm pretty happy with that. So after that, the room is huge. So it's like a really good sized room. I'm happy with that. The room is super clean. It doesn't have that like a kind of mildewy smell that we described the last time we stayed when we were staying in the villas. So it's definitely a little nicer, definitely a little more maintained. So let's check out what we got. We have a desk here, a pretty honestly massive dresser here. The other black unit there, that's like a storage area. You could put kind of whatever you want in there. And then down the end, we have a refrigerator. The refrigerator is working properly, unlike Cabana Bay's was. So that's actually a plus. Pretty good sized TV. I'd say it's probably like a 40-inch. Yet another mirror here, which is awesome. We've got lamps kind of situated throughout the... What is that? Oh my God. It's a freaking dinosaur. Somebody left a dinosaur here. Great. Grand. Now I gotta call like a zookeeper or something, have him put back in a cage. Somebody get John Hammond on the line. Ethan was obviously hiding here in this area. We were just at SeaWorld and we did the Spooktacular, and he wanted to wear his costume for Halloween.
This is my costume.
That's your costume? What are you?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? Are you a spitting dinosaur, the one that spits venom at people?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Super cool. I don't know the name of the spitting dinosaur, but if somebody could leave that down in the comments, I would really appreciate it, because I honestly don't remember the name. Kind of the standard room. We've got a queen bed, and then there's a nightstand in between. One thing that I'm still seeing that's a little lacking at the tower and here is USB chargers. So they do have plugs, like they have the regular plugs here. But everywhere I look, I haven't seen any USB chargers. That's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. See, they have the regular plugs. I have a lot of devices, cameras and such, and I hate bringing like the little bricks. So it's nice if they just have the USB and I can just plug the cord into. So it makes it so much easier. So hotels that haven't upgraded to the USB system and have the USB plugs everywhere, that's something you guys should look into. So definitely think about upgrading to the USBs. So we're gonna check the view out. Little storm rolling in. We've got the convention center over there. Looks like the Hilton over there. Actually, this is a Hilton that we've done a review on a few times. It's actually pretty awesome. It's also pretty close to SeaWorld, but not this close. So not too bad of a view. I mean, you know, we have the roof view, I guess. I do appreciate you guys commenting on the last video and letting me know about the tower situation. I definitely am more impressed with the tower. There's definitely not a lot wrong with the tower area. So honestly, pretty nice. If you were staying here, I would definitely try to book the tower rather than the villas. Now, I know it has been a little while since we've revisited the villas. I will try to get over there and maybe do a video on that also. But currently, the tower's pretty nice even during COVID, which is saying a lot. All right, so as you come through here, they have these like sliding doors like they did in the villas. Oh. All right, so they have a pretty nice vanity. Honestly, I really like the sink, and you get some more storage down the bottom. Another huge mirror, lots of lighting in here, looks pretty good. And then over in the bathroom area, so over here we have a his and a hers toilet, which is kind of weird. I haven't seen that before, so that's kind of neat. And we will step in here, take a look at the shower situation. I do hear something rattling a little bit, so if you look up, you can see this AC vent here. It is a little loose. So it's not horrible though. I mean, that's kind of nitpicky, honestly. But I did hear it rattle, and I think I felt like I should mention it. In here we have a normal shower with a tub. I actually really like the tub because a lot of us have small children, and having a tub is like essential. One thing I will note though is with the shower curtain closed, it is pretty dark in this shower. So I'm sure the camera is picking it up lighter than it actually is, but if let's see, this is what I'm actually seeing. So it's fairly dark in this shower even with the light on. So overall, so far, I'm actually pretty happy with the cleanliness. Like I said, it's much nicer than the villas were. You can tell that it's just kept up a little better on this area. Now, I will say that parking was still a bit of a nightmare. We did have to park quite a distance away from here and then walk over because finding a parking spot near your room seems to be kind of an issue. Now, I will say that there's multiple events going on right now. So we have Hollow Scream going on, Halloween Horror Nights going on. So I did ask the hotel manager, and he said this hotel is currently booked full. So being that it's full, I kind of expect to find some parking issues. So that didn't really bother me. One thing to note in the tower, and probably the biggest disadvantage of the tower that I was able to find, are these elevators. So currently, only the elevator over here is working. This elevator is not working. So there's 1,000 rooms in this building, and getting up to your floor can take upwards of 15 to 20 minutes sometimes, depending on how many people are coming up and down these elevators. It was kind of a nightmare. So honestly, my biggest complaint of the whole building is just the elevators. So the villas are nice because you don't have to deal with the elevators, but we had some issues in the villas. The rooms are definitely nicer in the tower, but you have to deal with the elevators. So, and we did still have kind of an issue finding parking. There's not a ton of parking spots for how many rooms they have here. So finding a spot sometimes, especially like at night when everybody's already here, proves to be slightly difficult. So it's not impossible. We were able to find a spot and all that, but we did have to drive around, and it's not like you're going to find a spot near your room. So you're going to be carrying your stuff however the distance is. So that was true in the villas, and it is also true here in the tower. Look at this massive pavilion they have. This thing is crazy. So it's huge. They have seating, huge fans. You come in here, hang out. Maybe the weather's bad. This is pretty awesome. They also have lighting in here, so even at night you could come in here and just kind of hang out and get away from like I said, the weather or the sun beating you on you, because It's friggin' Florida, it's hot, man. So this is definitely nice. So we are actually out in the veranda area right now. It's just to the right of the tower, and it's over in the villa area, also near some of the convention space that they have. And it's just a pretty awesome spot that you can come hang out at night, sit by the fire. It's just kind of tranquil, which I really, really love about this place is the quietness of it. So it's not like got that hustle and bustle of some of the other resorts like we stayed at, like Cabana Bay, and some of the other big resorts feel like you're running around the whole time. This is just a little more tranquil, and spaces like this make it feel like that. So really, really cool. Lots of seating, super comfortable. Come out and hang out, have a drink or two. Very, very nice areas. So the main tower pool right behind me, you can actually rent cabanas at. They have a small bar with some drinks and stuff that you can get, which is actually kind of nice. The pool itself is in amazing condition. It was actually in really good condition last time we stayed here. The problems that we saw were at the pool over by the villas. So we were gonna go over and check that out also, just to see if that pool is as nice as this pool. But currently this looks really good. Water was good. It looks beautiful in there. No maintenance issues really to speak of. So I think they've taken some feedback from people like me and you guys, and maybe they've made some changes, because currently like the landscaping looked really good. Maintenance issues don't seem to be as bad. There were a few which I'm going to go over, but all in all, pretty happy right now currently. So the pool that we had all the issues with in the past, they have rectified pretty much every issue. So no caution tape, the lights where it's supposed to be. Looks pretty good. It's in really, really good shape. So I'm actually really, really happy with what they've done here.
Yeah, so just want to let you guys know, you actually don't need your key to get into the pool itself, but you will need your key to get your towels. So here you're going to swipe your key card to access the clean towels, and then you open the door, remove your clean towels, make sure the door is closed properly, return your towels to return chute tracker. Each towel is then recorded and returned. If you don't return your towel, you're going to pay $15. So make sure you keep a track of your towels and make sure you're returning it to your towel tracker station. You will need your card for that.
So one small issue we found is this jet right here is actually shooting onto the concrete and kind of flooding this little area. So I'm sure that they'll get that rectified soon. You can see they have 3 other jets over here and they're working properly, but this one is just turned the wrong way. So they do have ping pong table. So they have the foosball table right here. They have the outdoor pool table also, which is kind of awesome. And then, of course, they have a small putt-putt course here with the putt-putt, with the foosball, with the ping pong. There's actually like a lot to do here. So if you're hanging out, maybe you're not going to the parks, there's actually still a lot to do. So all of the problems that we had last time we stayed with with the pools and stuff like that, they have rectified all that. I definitely think it's a good value place to stay. I would spend around $130 to stay here. I think that's kind of the magic number. Much more than that, I think there are probably some higher end resorts that you could probably stay at. So if you can get this in that like 130, 135 range, I think that's kind of the magic number for this place. Like I said, I do want to check out one of the suites. We probably will revisit one of the villas at some point, but amenity wise, it's awesome. It's super close to the parks. You really can't go wrong here. I think that they've done a lot to fix some of the issues that we had last time. So I'm actually really happy to say that I would stay here again. I really would.